Hello. So there's some videos out there of the Oberheim drummer out there on YouTube, but nothing really showing off its performance. There's one with like a DR Boss or something like that. So I have this out because I was trying to hook it up to my TR8. I was actually having issues with it, so I want to make sure it wasn't my Oberheim drummer. I've taken it apart a few times, and it's something that I could do, but I wanted to make sure everything was working first before I did that. So I took out of the box my RX5, which I don't really have a lot of experience programming. I like the XOX style. I have my Electribe, stuff like that. So I don't really use this too much, but I thought I'd hook it up to the drummer to see what kind of sounds I could get, make sure the drummer was still working. So I'm going to go through a few settings to show you how it works. So the cool thing is that if you have something like the RX5, which has different sound carts, which are triggered by different MIDI notes, than say a 808, 909, TR8, you can change that via the kit option, edit the kit. So I just went through and I changed all these. So bass drum BD, I got the bass drum sounding on the RX5. But if I want to, for whatever reason, I could change the bass drum sound to a snare drum, or any of these options. So these are all the MIDI notes. So snare drum, got that, open, close. So I went through all those already, set them all up for the RX5. Put on kit number 1, saves automatically. You can store up to 16 kits. So if you want to switch the drummer from the RX5 to the 808, something like that, you can just switch the kit, and what would be, say, a snare drum on here might be like a hi-hat on here, so you just change the kit to whatever machine you're using. Sync in and out, or sync in, it has a MIDI in, MIDI out, no MIDI through. It has these 4-foot pedals, one's like start, stop, fills, I don't know, something like that. Accents, the one I use is the 4th one, that's for fills. So I'll be using the foot switch there for that when I do some of these sequences. And my sequencer here doing a jab on the 106, so you hear that. And then I'll be switching through the patterns. I'm just going through the preset mode, which you just flip through the patterns. I think there's like 99 patterns and then 99 styles or something weird like that. So in the end you have pretty much infinite amount of sound signatures. You can program a song and stuff like that, but I never really mess with that, so here we go. The cool thing is that even though there's no really onboard like visual sequencer, it's keeping time. So if I switch the pattern halfway through, you know, say on beat 8 or something out of 16, it's going to wait till the 16th note to switch the pattern. So watch me, I'll do that right here. Alright, I'm going to do a fill here. Alright, lastly you can add like an extra drum hit sound. So normally it's kind of it's a little dry, so you want to do a little bit of a build up. You can add in a hi-hat or a hand clap if you want like a Prince sound. It also has its own MIDI clock, so you can use this pretty much as a standalone sequencer if you want. And that's about it. That's the Oberheim drummer.